empathic yet untouchable, emotionally deep yet completely independent, highly intuitive yet impossible to manipulate. That's the Sigma Empath, one of the rarest and most misunderstood personality types. Most people either drown in emotions or shut them down completely. But Sigma Empaths, they walk a different path, they feel everything, yet they control it. They understand people on a deep level, yet they refuse to be controlled. They move through life with purpose, strength, and a quiet power that few can comprehend. And because of this, they handle life's toughest challenges differently. While others break under pressure, Sigma Empaths adapt, endure, and rise stronger. But how do they do it? How do they navigate a world that constantly tries to take advantage of their kindness, their intuition, their depth? That's what we're uncovering today, the truth about Sigma Empaths and the mindset that makes them unstoppable. Let's get into it. 1. The unique duality of Sigma Empaths, how they combine deep emotional intelligence with complete independence, making them unlike any other personality type. Sigma Empaths are a paradox. They feel everything, yet they depend on no one. They have the deep emotional intelligence of an empath, effortlessly picking up on energy, emotions, and unspoken truths. But unlike most empaths, they don't lose themselves in it. They don't get consumed by the weight of other people's problems. Why? Because they also embody the self-sufficiency of a Sigma male. They don't rely on external validation, they don't crave attention, and they don't need a group to define them. This unique combination of deep emotional awareness and absolute independence makes them unlike any other personality type. While most people are either emotionally reactive or completely detached, Sigma Empaths have mastered the balance. They care, but they don't get controlled. They connect, but they don't depend. They observe, but they don't react. This duality gives them an edge in life. They can read people instantly but remain unreadable themselves. They can offer guidance, understanding, and support, yet walk away without hesitation when their energy is being drained. And because of this, people are drawn to them, but very few ever truly understand them. This rare balance between depth and detachment makes Sigma Empaths powerful, mysterious, and nearly impossible to manipulate. And when you learn how to master this duality, you stop being affected by the world and start shaping it on your own terms. 2. Why Sigma Empaths feel everything but show nothing, their ability to absorb emotions without outwardly expressing vulnerability. Sigma Empaths experience emotions on a level most people can't even comprehend. They feel everything. They walk into a room and instantly sense tension, hidden pain, unspoken words. They can read emotions in a heartbeat, picking up on things before anyone even says a word. But here's what makes them different. Unlike most empaths, they don't show it. They don't let the world see their reactions, their vulnerabilities, or their inner thoughts. They absorb everything, but reveal nothing. This isn't about suppressing emotions, it's about control. Sigma Empaths understand that emotions are powerful, but showing them too openly makes you an easy target for manipulation. So instead, they channel their emotions internally, processing them in silence. They don't react impulsively, they don't over-explain, and they don't seek comfort in others. They move in a way that keeps people guessing. While others wear their hearts on their sleeves, Sigma Empaths protect theirs. Think about it: when someone remains calm under pressure, when they don't flinch in emotional situations, when they can listen without revealing their own thoughts, what happens? People get intrigued, they respect them. They wonder what's going on behind those unreadable eyes. That's the power of a Sigma Empath. They are emotionally aware, yet emotionally untouchable. And in a world that tries to control people through emotions, that makes them unstoppable.
3.
Emotional resilience, turning pain into power, how Sigma Empaths use hardships to build inner strength rather than letting struggles break them. Pain breaks most people. It makes them bitter, weak, or afraid to move forward. But Sigma Empaths, they turn pain into power. They don't just survive hardships, they use them as fuel to grow stronger, sharper, and more unshakable. They understand something most people don't. Suffering is a tool. Every betrayal, every disappointment, every moment of isolation is not a reason to break, it's a reason to evolve. Sigma Empaths feel deeply, but they don't drown in their emotions. Instead, they channel their pain into self-mastery. They analyze their struggles, extract the lessons, and move forward with even greater clarity. While others let pain weaken them, Sigma Empaths use it to refine their mindset. They don't waste time complaining or dwelling on the past, they adapt. They build themselves up so that no situation, no loss, no failure can shake them. Think about it: when you've been through darkness and come out stronger, what happens? You become fearless. You stop fearing loss because you've already endured it. You stop fearing struggle because you've already faced worse. That's what makes Sigma Empaths powerful. They don't see pain as a setback, they see it as a test, a lesson, a transformation. And once they've turned their pain into power, nothing can break them again. 4. The power of selective connection. Why Sigma empaths choose their relationships carefully and avoid shallow, energy-draining connections. Most people surround themselves with anyone who gives them attention, afraid of being alone. But Sigma empaths, they don't chase connection, they choose it. They know that not everyone deserves access to their energy, and because of that, they are highly selective about who they allow into their lives. While others spread themselves thin, trying to maintain surface-level relationships, Sigma empaths move differently. They value depth over quantity. They don't waste time on shallow connections, meaningless small talk, or people who drain their energy without giving anything in return. Instead, they observe, they analyze, and they decide who is worth their time and who isn't. This doesn't mean they're cold or antisocial. In fact, when they do connect, it's on a level most people can't even comprehend. Their relationships are rare, intense, and deeply meaningful, but they won't invest in connections that feel forced, one-sided, or fake. And that's what sets them apart. While others constantly seek validation through friendships, relationships, and social circles, Sigma empaths find strength in solitude and only allow genuine, mutual connections into their world. They don't fear being alone because they know something most don't. Being selective isn't isolation, it's self-respect. And when you stop settling for shallow connections, you start building relationships that truly matter. 5. Detachment without losing empathy. How they maintain emotional distance without becoming cold or disconnected from the world. Most people think you have to choose. You're either emotionally detached and cold, or you're deeply empathetic and constantly overwhelmed. But Sigma empaths, they don't play by those rules. They've mastered the rare skill of detachment without losing empathy. They can feel everything, understand emotions on a deep level, and connect with others without letting those emotions consume them. Unlike typical empaths who absorb emotions and get lost in them, Sigma empaths observe emotions without being controlled by them. They can listen, understand, and even help others, but they don't take on pain that isn't theirs to carry. They create space between what they feel and how they react. This allows them to remain compassionate and understanding, yet unshaken by other people's drama, negativity, or manipulation. Think about it. When you react emotionally to everything, you become predictable, easy to control, and drained. But when you can detach while still caring, you remain powerful. Sigma empaths know when to engage and when to step back. They don't shut down, but they also don't let emotions cloud their judgment. This is what makes them different. They move with purpose, not emotion. They care, but they don't break. And in a world that constantly tries to pull people in every direction, that level of control is rare and unstoppable. 6. How Sigma empaths navigate toxic environments. Their strategies for dealing with manipulative people, emotional vampires, and high-pressure situations. Most people either shrink in toxic environments or get consumed by them, drained by manipulative people and constant negativity. But Sigma empaths, they navigate these spaces differently. They don't engage in unnecessary drama. They don't absorb negativity. And most importantly, they don't let toxic people control them. Their first strategy? Emotional neutrality. While most people react emotionally to toxic behavior, Sigma empaths stay calm and unreadable. They understand that manipulative people feed off reactions, so they refuse to give them what they want. Instead of engaging in pointless arguments or falling into guilt traps, they observe, assess, and move strategically. Their second strategy? Selective energy investment. Sigma empaths don't waste time trying to fix or change toxic people. They see people for who they truly are, not who they want them to be. If someone drains their energy or operates in bad faith, they emotionally disengage while maintaining control over the situation. They don't need to prove anything. They don't need closure. They just move on. And their final strategy? Walking away when necessary. Sigma empaths don't get stuck in toxic workplaces, relationships, or social circles. They recognize when something is no longer serving them, and without hesitation, they remove themselves. No explanations. No second chances. Just a quiet exit that leaves people wondering what happened. That's the Sigma empath way. They see everything, feel everything, but refuse to be controlled by anything. And in a world full of emotional traps, that makes them unstoppable. 7. Mastering the art of silence observation. Why Sigma empaths prefer to listen, analyze, and move strategically rather than reacting impulsively. Sigma empaths understand something that many overlook. Silence is a weapon, and observation is an advantage. While others rush to speak, defend, or prove themselves, they remain quiet, taking in everything. They listen, they analyze, and they move with intent. Nothing is said without purpose, and no action is taken without understanding the full picture. They know that people reveal their true nature when given enough space to talk. Their fears, insecurities, and real intentions are all hidden in the way they speak, the pauses they take, the shifts in their body language. Sigma empaths catch these details, seeing patterns that others miss. They don't need to ask direct questions, they let people expose themselves. This approach isn't passive, it's strategic. In high-pressure situations, they don't react impulsively or let emotions dictate their moves. Instead, they remain composed, assessing the dynamics before deciding on the right response. By staying unreadable, they keep control. Their silence creates an aura of mystery, making others second-guess their words and actions. And when they finally do speak, people listen, because Sigma empaths don't waste words. Every sentence is deliberate, every response calculated. Their quiet confidence demands respect. And in a world full of noise, those who master silence hold the greatest power. 8. Why they're often misunderstood, how their quiet nature and deep perception can make them seem distant, mysterious, or even intimidating to others. Sigma empaths walk through life with a presence that intrigues, confuses, and sometimes intimidates. Their quiet nature isn't shyness, and their deep perception isn't overthinking, it's awareness. They see things most people overlook, sense emotions that aren't spoken, and move through the world with a self-sufficiency that sets them apart. But because they don't overshare, don't seek validation, and don't react emotionally to everything, they are often misunderstood. Some see them as distant because they don't engage in meaningless small talk. Others mistake their silence for disinterest or arrogance, when in reality, they are simply observing, analyzing, and choosing their words carefully. They don't waste energy explaining themselves to those who won't understand. Their ability to read people so effortlessly can also make others uncomfortable. It's unsettling to be around someone who sees through the masks, the lies, and the hidden motives. Some respect this ability while others fear it. And because Sigma empaths don't reveal their full thoughts, their unpredictability adds to their mystery. But they aren't misunderstood because they lack connection. They are misunderstood because their depth is rare. Most won't take the time to understand them, and that's fine. Sigma empaths don't need to be understood to be powerful. They move in silence, stay true to themselves, and let the world wonder. 9. How Sigma empaths stay strong alone, their ability to thrive in solitude while using introspection as a tool for personal growth. Sigma empaths don't fear being alone, they thrive in it. While many seek constant validation, social distractions, or external reassurance, they find strength in solitude. Being alone isn't loneliness for them, it's an opportunity for clarity, self-discovery, and growth. Their minds are always working, reflecting, analyzing, and evolving. They use introspection as a tool, breaking down past experiences, understanding patterns, and sharpening their emotional intelligence. Instead of relying on others to define them, they define themselves. This independence allows them to move through life with an unshakable sense of purpose. When the world gets chaotic, they don't seek comfort in crowds. They retreat, reset, and return stronger. Solitude gives them the space to detach from distractions, focus on their goals, and refine their vision. And because they aren't dependent on external forces for validation, they are nearly impossible to manipulate or control. This is what makes them different. They don't need noise to feel alive. They don't need approval to feel worthy. They don't need a crowd to feel complete. They move at their own pace with their own purpose, and in doing so, they build a level of strength that few will ever understand. And that's the secret. When you learn to stand alone, you realize you never really needed anyone to hold you up. 10. Winning in life by moving with purpose, how Sigma empaths overcome life's toughest challenges by focusing on what truly matters and ignoring distractions. Sigma empaths don't waste energy on meaningless battles, empty validation, or chasing things that don't align with their purpose. They move differently. Every step they take is intentional, every decision is calculated, and every action serves a purpose. This is how they overcome life's toughest challenges, by focusing only on what truly matters and ignoring distractions. They don't get caught up in drama, pointless arguments, or emotional manipulation. They see through the noise. While others react impulsively, letting life pull them in different directions, Sigma empaths stay centered. They know that success isn't about doing more, it's about doing what actually matters. Their ability to filter out distractions gives them a level of focus that most people lack. They don't move for attention, they don't seek approval, and they don't waste time explaining themselves. Instead, they work in silence, refining their craft, building their future, and executing their vision. This mindset makes them unstoppable. When obstacles arise, they don't break down, they adapt. When faced with failure, they don't dwell on it, they learn. They don't fight every battle, only the ones that matter. And because of that, they stay ahead, always 3 steps forward, while the rest of the world is caught in meaningless cycles. Winning in life isn't about luck or talent alone, it's about clarity, discipline, and the ability to move with purpose. And when you master that, you don't just succeed, you dominate. If you relate to the Sigma empath mindset, Let me know in the comments what's one thing you've learned about yourself that made you stronger. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if this video gave you value, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another deep dive into self-mastery, emotional intelligence, and the Sigma way of life. Stay focused, stay independent, and most importantly, keep moving with purpose.